upper bracket series, starting off with Army Geniuses against the Razor Solo in this matchup. He's really going to struggle, and we're already seeing DJ struggle as well. Early level on the Sprout from In Your Dream, and Army Geniuses will find first blood. Might see them get a kill though, Genuel. Not going to be able to have enough damage at the moment. DB stands firm. It does get zapped down though. They got the Harpy Stormcrafter, so in the end, it'll be a trade of lives, and I'm sure Fnatic are happy.
Coming down to this matchup, yeah, Void Spirit doesn't really lose any matchup, so and you're never gonna be really able to shut him down. So it's up to Armel to keep up with the CS.
Genuel will end up going down. Really nicely done. CML was just playing around with the pull, and then DB was able to connect, so they could block off the escape avenue, and they're even going to pull the creeps. Now, we even brought up before the potential rotations out of DJ to top, and saying it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do so, as we do see Gabby in some trouble. CML moves in with the enchant totem just to hold him down long enough for DB to get that last little bit of damage to secure their 4th kill of the game. So again,
it's close. It's very close. All 4 of these supports are very good at it. I'd maybe give it to Army Geniuses just because they have a Void Spirit. Void Spirit is very good at contesting runes. Ether Remnant is a hell of a spell.
But it is indeed, and we'll see it in play now. Yoey with the jump in. They're even considering about bringing In Your Dream just in case, but it will not be required. They get the kill, but they don't get the rune though. Armel now has an
second, maybe third one. You want to max out Assimilate, preferably the Resonant Pulse as well, because your damage output isn't that high. Though, you know, when you are rotating to the Viper, it is a bit different. And now we're seeing DJ wanting to make something happen in top because they can see that the Dawnbreaker is suffering.
We'll see him out. Able to get a glimpse of the Earthshaker. Genuel doesn't have the enchants though. CM1 might be able to get out. They want to turn to DB instead. Fizz just going to hold them down. All the boys are showing up. Even In Your Dream's going to TP into the middle. So the Viper will still go down, but Army Geniuses bring 5 members to take the engagement, and they're well and truly happy with sacrificing the life of the Viper. No one gets gold or experience by.
Well, it's always hard to say when you give away 3 kills, but before that,
actually, look at the burst potential. Solar Guardian health is not going to be enough. They might be able to turn it around though. Gabby's going to be playing with the haste rune, so he can easily chase down onto CML, but it's going to be cautious. If he overplays his cards, he doesn't have many members nearby in combination.
Yep, so the thing is, if they are able to take the top tower now, it's gonna be all good, and they are most likely gonna be able to do it, because Juno, he's not gonna be living long here.
Oh, he won't indeed. A kill into a T1 tower, this can start to open up the map and further the incredible start of the game that In Your Dream has had. Fnatic though, they're gonna look to respond. Armel to the tree line, so as his first Rolling Thunder to play with, can bounce back onto the rock on the oh no! A little bit awkward usage out of the cogs there. Armel still won't be able to wrap forward. They need the damage to blow up DB before the Viper Strike is at least able to get the ultimate out. And now they don't have the movement speed to close the distance as Armel, he chased on for too long, is able to avoid the stun, but Yoey goes further to the north. Gabby tries to TP up, but the Remnant's back up. They'll stop at the buzzer. And now Gabby will go down for the 3rd time this game. This Dawnbreaker. Oh, Gabby? I think they just got a glimpse of him. Could maybe play around with the Soul Ring, Celestial Hammer to duck into the tree line. It's going to go back to the left side. Gabby with the juking shoes on. No way, he slips out. Gabby, what are you doing?
They know.
Oh my god, that's so... Okay, I was going to say, that's so much space. Look at what they're getting, but... KP goes down bottom.
And stuff like that, but when you are ahead in levels, you can actually kill them, and that's where this Void Spirit came in handy. Even though Yoey, the lowest of net worth between all of their cores, I think they're very, very happy with the performance. Genuel's
spying up In Your Dream. They're actually going to try and make the attempt, initiating with the Solar Guardian. Armel can follow up as well. It's a big kill for Fnatic to find, kind of stemming some of the momentum that Radiant. Put some pressure onto the tower. I like this call.
They don't have the Viper there though. This is yeah, still can. Yeah, Fnatic want to defend. Without the Viper, you know you want to.
Gotta be cautious about the potential wraparound. Genuel's in a position, getting set up to put some pressure on as DJ finds the angle. A great hook shot onto CML, but the burst isn't going to be there, because meanwhile, Yoey off to the right side, just tearing up the Fnatic members, but it's not enough damage. It's maybe now with DB showing up. They'll get the double Viper strike, so DJ will tick out to the poison, and now Gabby could be next as well. It looks like Army Geniuses, they're happy with that. Instead, actually, look at the triangle. Armel, he's the one that's in trouble. They're going to be off the mark with some of the spells, and now with the Solar Guardian could be enough health to keep Armel alive. They're even going to consider about TPing the Nature's Prophet into the middle, but that's not a team fight that you now can continue to take. Maybe, however, this could help out. Soulbind holding them together. Now DB's even going to be able to swing into the middle as well. They completely counted out the Rolling Thunder, but they still need to respect the damage coming out of KP. As a Razor trying to get into the middle of the team fight, but the Sprout's going to prove to be an issue, and Yowie can look to turn it back around. The Inkswell holding Gabby into place. They've got the damage to bring him down, but can they get out with their own lives? Januel charging on forward. The poison should tick him out, but meanwhile DJ off to the left side was able to catch out the Nature's Prophet. They get a big kill with the help of Armel's damage, and even a triple as well. As in the end, Fnatic take an incredible team fight around their own triangle. Just found enough gold as well for the Echo Saber. So these items could really be a big issue for Army Geniuses. This is a lineup. DJ tried to go for the defensive hook, but they will be able to bring him down thanks to the Wrath of Nature. They're even looking to make a play on the opposite side of the map as well, as Yowie and Varish. A potent combination to be able to find the kill onto the Enchantress, but Gabby's nearby to be able to respond instantly. And now Yowie, he might be in trouble. He's already used all his ultimate charges, and Armel's in a perfect position to get multiple bounce backs as well. Is they're going to find him out at... Oh, Armel actually misses on the roll, but it will not matter in the end as Gabby gets the double.
They see the Viper TPing in a lane. They are going full in on teamfight, and this is kind of the bad thing about the Army Genius lineup. CML is caught.
That he is, but Gabby's going to jump inside the cog. CML will be able to get the Echo Slam off. An attempt at a TP, but Gabby will not make it. And our DJ's going to get chased down as well. A very awkward fight for Fnatic to take, considering they had a ward inside the jungle, and they were well aware that multiple members of Army Geniuses were nearby.
They thought they were going to get fast enough. And I have to say, Dawnbreaker there, Gabby was a little bit late on the TP. He might have been able to TP out, but he hesitated for a couple of seconds.
Yowie might be in trouble again. Commits very heavily for the rune, and he's going to be punished for that. DB will get revenge, though. Multiple members looking to infiltrate into the neighborhood, but Yowie's having a rough couple of minutes. This Void Spirit hero is not very good at... Got the items out already.
They were under vision.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a great ward to be able to take a team fight in as DJ gets a jump. Solar Guardian into the middle as well, and now team fight will break out. As Armel tries to roll it to the middle, they'll get deletion. He's in trouble, holding them down into place. Armel, can he survive long enough to escape? And that's not the case, as In Your Dream gets the right clicks, pummeling into the body. And now Januel, they'll turn up towards the northern side. Gabby's considering about jumping in, protected with the Aghanim Shard for the moment. It's going to be able to cut through the Sprout as well, but they're more than happy, obliged about this deep dive, as Gabby will not survive.
A lot of things happened there.
Well, so he's going to get a lot of distance in front of his team to try and scout out. They might potentially find KP on the low ground. Can pop the Bloodstone. He's got a couple of boys nearby. They can look to turn it around with the Solar Guardian. KP is getting brought down lower and lower. Finally, they get the finishing blow, and Gabby, he's just going to look to beat KP and TP out, but he won't be able to make it. DJ will just slip away from the remnant, but in the end...
Like Junel is right now.
Easy kill. Now we do see In Your Dream is getting very close to this level 20 talent. The Sprout leash cautious of, and KP is way too far overextended. Again, KP we potentially caught out. Hasn't put the Bloodstone just yet, and the slow actually stopping CML from getting enraged for the Echo Slam. So DJ will sacrifice his life. Yowie's going to be off the mark, and they might actually take the final Fnatic. They're starting to pivot all their members down to bottom. So at the jungle, Januel and Armel, they're going to be able to run into DB for the Viper. He actually just 4-stars further in, looking to close the distance, but the one that's in trouble is Armel. Yowie gets close enough to land the silence, preventing the Rolling Thunder and Army Geniuses.
And everything that you have, it is going to be turning out even worse for you. Yeah, man. Ares, okay, KP is in trouble on the top lane. Again, last time they didn't kill him. Oh, they might not even kill him now.
So he doesn't have the ultimate, though, to give him a bunch of health back with the potential Bloodstone active. is now going to pop it. The team is starting to connect, and KP can get out of the Sprout. Meanwhile, they're actually blocking off the interception. Ultimate's going to be there. Solar Guardian completely wasted thanks to DB's BKB. And now they're going to be able to turn it around. The Inkswell stun up to 2. This is giving enough time for the reinforcements to show up as In Your Dream. He'll stand strong under the cover of the BKB. They're going to turn to the Razor. Look at the damage! In Your Dream, one by one, they all just drop and there's no response as Fnatic. They're too far behind. They're not playing as a unit, and Army Genius are capitalizing on this.
One thing we haven't Pango players and teams that play the Pango got used to not really picking around it.
Whoa, the Starbreaker timing! Gabby just melts away the Earthshaker's life, but I don't think there's going to be escape. KP's starting to move down bottom along with the rest of their team, but maybe KP just put himself on the platter as Yowie gets to jump in. KP's still relatively tanky. They might look to buy back and use the Solar Guardian to keep him alive, but that's not going to be the call. They'll sacrifice the Razor's life. They're going to make sure that everyone else gets out, though. Mel can get some distance with the Swashbuckle shortly. Instead, it's going to play with the ultimate. Down to the south and will escape.
Yeah, coming back to the point.
I'll look to try and contest that as well.
It's looking really strong. Fnatic are going for a smoke, but they can't really go head on here. They need to find the perfect initiation. Now against so many force staffs, it's hard.
Mel tries to get the jump. They'll start onto the Earthshaker. A pretty decent target to look to pick off to start the fight, but they haven't been able to bring him down just yet. CML tries to run to the high ground. Meanwhile, down to the south, though, Armel's in trouble. Solar Guardian to buy him some space, but it's not going to matter as a health. It's not enough to keep him alive. In Your Dream, right-clicking on the left, but DJ finds an avenue in. The cogs are going to force In Your Dream just to stand strong on the right clicks, but he's so goddamn farm. In Your Dream, beyond God, like they don't have a rebuttal, and he's going to look to TP in for more. No cares in the world. No miss on the high ground. A triple for In Your Dream, and this is...
It isn't even close that one item is gonna make a difference. So in these kind of scenarios, it's better to just go what's best for your hero, and that's why we're not seeing anything directly targeted towards him.
Is he... Oh, he's gonna get the kill, but... Does he escape? Do they go for the blind sprout? Your Dream tried to TP out to the right side to see if he was there. He does have that remove teleport cooldown now to work with, and the Silver's Edge as well for good measure. Mid lane, who do they get the jump on? Not the Genuel. So In Your Dream's going to be able to find the break, and this should be an easy kill afterwards for them to find. So multiple members going down across the map.
A perfect hero right now, and he's even searching for Gabby. Poor Gabby.
Oh, they found him. Found in Gabby. Gabby, not like this. Oh my lord, look at the damage. Even got a Scardy on DB as well. And look at how they're playing across the map. Yowie and Varish in combination together. So they're going to be able to get the double jump in. Armel, pretty good reactions though, but he's going to have some issues with being able to address the Sprout that holds him down into place. And the right clicks are just stacking up. Oh.
That's not fair. That's just not fair.
These buildings are going to melt. Aghanim shot on DB, and with all the farm that they've got, Yowie's even looking to try and get the jump in. Maybe just trying to force some buybacks, or recognizing no one's going to buy back for the Enchantress with how soon they are to respawning.
So, Fnatic, you want to be there a little bit earlier? Okay, there it is. The TPs are coming over, and they'll be ready to take on Army Geniuses one last time in this game one.
Yeah. Let's see what they can do. Armel to start. Decent amount of damage onto the Nature's Prop for the moment. The Solar Guardian as well is going to hold them down, but look at the turnaround. Satanic Life still puts In Your Dream back in fighting Shay, but he's not really going to be able to do too much with the Static Link stolen. They need to continue to guide him at the moment. KP's going to go down to the south, closer to Armel, to the tree line. The silence will hold them into position, and now with the Static Link expiring shortly, In Your Dream will have the damage to be able to find all the members on Fnatic. Even though they're buying back, they will get nothing out of it, as In Your Dream stands strong.
They have two beasts, and the Viper is a beast as well. You took away all of his damage, you ignored him, you didn't want to pop the Aegis. Beautiful fight here, Aries. There's gonna be one more. False advertising here.
Buyback on Armel, Gabby with the jump. Pretty decent initiation onto CML, but as soon as the silence there from Yowie, there's gonna be no escape. KP is going to look for the same play again, holding In Your Dream into place. So the Nature's Prophet's not going to have any damage unless he's able to find some crits. And while they continue to rain on down, even though you steal all his damage, In Your Dream is just way too far for them to have a rebuttal, as game one will go the way of Army Geniuses. What an incredible performance from them.
Yep. From start to finish, they understood what they needed to do, even in times when...
just yet, and regardless, Army Geniuses, their response to it was incredible. Like you mentioned throughout the game how the Viper was going to be able to address him. We spoke about in the draft the Nature's Prophet matchup.
You are going to be having a Blink Dagger at some point, and you are able to fight the Sniper. But
I need to play really fast. Like their lanes should have a pretty good setup. Like a Shadowfiend's a very, very strong lane.
Going to open up the lane. If they are not close to the tower with Army Geniuses, the SF or the Skywrath Mage is immediately
top lane
target.
They're considering about turning around. Genuine will now drop the Tombstone. It's only level 1 in the Shrapnel, but it will not matter, as now they might even get CML as well. Another round of the Shrapnel to utilize. CML will get some health back, but it is not enough as Fnatic. I mean, we see this so often. Januel's Undying Fnatic, and this is exactly what you would be hoping for if you're a Fnatic fan. And bottom lane, DJ, once again, onslaught into the middle, straight onto the Shadow Fiend, and they'll just chase him down. DJ will probably lose his life. KP might be in a bit of trouble as well. Varish is not going to have the damage himself, though. Does he want to continue?
He decided.
Top lane. Tombstone's dropped down. Army Geniuses will be able to address this, but they use so much health to be able to kill the Tombstone. They won't be able to escape, and DB is just going to hope to get as much damage as he can out onto Gabby, but CML isn't even in fighting shape to potentially use that damage applied. So Fnatic get another kill in this lane, and this is starting to...
Even the playmaker for Army Geniuses, the Tusk, he is being somewhat shut down.
Top lane action continuing to break out. They are looking to take a fight with the Tombstone on cooldown, so it's not going to be easy for Fnatic to actually come out on top now. They will get the kind of revenge onto the Undying. But they're not in
plays that he can't move, but he couldn't get on top of him. A bit of a mistake going for the snowball when that did happen.
Top lane DB. Oh, that's yeah. Yes, indeed, very dead. 1, 3, and 1.
Leaving him alone, and they're coming top lane. The sniper needs to die. Not an easy kill.
Not an easy kill at all. They might be able to find it. Shards to hold him in. They're going to try and TP DJ if he can get rid of some of the battery assault charges. They're even going to push one of them out, so Gabby will stand strong. And Yowie won't even be able to get the finishing blow. Normal DP. Gabby survives on a slither of health, putting a lot of damage into the tier 1 tower.
They are rotating heroes towards him.
Not an easy kill. Max out Spirit Siphon. KP relatively tanky. It looks like he will still go down nonetheless. DB just staying alive, and that's a big kill for DB to find, considering how
bottom lane. So DP in the bottom lane, she was getting kills, but she was not getting creeps. And in the early levels, the creeps are pretty much all that matters if you want your net worth high.
Mel, maybe step too far over the boundary. That he is indeed. Going to continue to push the back. Shards is back up. And Armor won't be able to make it to the higher gun, but the Tombstone is going to get layered down. But it looks like it won't matter.
Yep. The left hook way too strong there for the Mars to survive. Lane. DB, he's alone.
That he is indeed, but they're going to try and TP CML into position. Kog's not going to get enough distance away, as now CML will just put his body into the grave himself. KP with the double.
They really don't want to give this tower. Look at Yowie, he's coming over. You're going to be needing to get a bunch of them in this
bottom
game.
Lane. Making the attempt on KP with the first use of the ultimate from Varish. That's actually enough to be able to blow up the Death Prophet. Fnatic, a little bit too late with Januar's TP. They were attempting a smoke across the map. Has his arena back up, but a great scan from Army Geniuses. They're at least aware of some movement happening. Varish quick on the fingers, but the perfect use of the illusion rune. Armel holding this kind of 10-minute catapult to be able to do a lot of their damage is an issue. And DJ and CML Little bit of a support battle. It's going to make it unfair now with Yoe snowballing into the middle. They've got to get the kill quick and get out, and maybe the teleport can help out. CML will just escape, but the position 2 will not make it. So in the end, Fnatic more than truly happy, and now they can farm up some of the stacks as well with the help.
In a straight up fight, well, your chances of winning are very slim.
We'll at least get to pick off across the map though, so a little bit of golden experience for the Tusk along with the Sky. Look to try and smoke and evade the triangle, and in your dream,
very dead.
Here's the target. Armel with the blink. They might not even need the arena. The read from Armel, recognizing the ultimate can be used for a further fight, and this could be the fight. Blink up in a couple seconds. Tombstone's gonna get layered down. Can you really take the team fight if you're Radiant? They're gonna try and attempt, but they've got no way. No hope at all. All the area denial, and even Exo popped as well. It's going to force Army Geniuses packing, but they might not even be able to move away too far. As DJ charges in, Armel's going to blink over as well. He'll be off the mark with a spear, but it will not matter as the rest of the boys can clean up on that little misstep. Once again with the Skyrth Mage. Looking to get that jump, the control into the Mystic Flare. Gabby's the target. All right. Beautiful read from them. Great move from Army Geniuses.
In this tournament, hasn't been reading the map the greatest way in the early game. He always does well in the later portions, though. CML does get out here.
Armel? I might go for Varish instead. Little bit too late with the silence. Can they turn it back around, though? Armel doesn't have the greatest health pool. That's another core that's going to go...
Yep. That's a big one, I think, in this game. But Fnatic, they are going for a move.
That they are. They should be able to backstab on that high ground as Armel finds a dump. And DJ, he can easily charge into the middle as well. They're going to split their attention, recognizing they don't need to put all their damage into one member. As Yoe, I mean, that's an awkward use of the shards. He'll just look to delay as much
kills. So you're ready there with the smoke, and you're ready there with the Undying to tank the gank for the sniper.
Hook shot in. Tombstone up and available. They're going to look to try and play around with the Requiem as well, as Armel will be blown up for the magic damage. And they'll also get the bonus goal from the next farming pattern here from the Shadow Fiend. They actually do see him back the hard camp. Let's see if they're going to go for the play. Yoe's going to pop the smoke. Armel, he'll jump over the tree line though, straight over the Shadow Fiend. They're going to look to try and blow him up to start the fight. They will be able to do so successfully, but can they get any more out of this? As a Tombstone laid down gives him firm control of the neighborhood. And DB, well, he's just going to charge into his own death. The BKB has been completely wasted. And Fnatic, KP doesn't even go down as well.
For protection, and with the BKB it's gonna be even easier for him to do so. And now that timing that Army Geniuses had, well, with the BKB, Fnatic are gonna be able to force out even more of the BKB charges, getting them closer and closer to victory.
Armel, solo arena onto the clockwork, really putting the hate onto CML's life. And we've been speaking a lot about
their advantage. They ran into enemy's vision. Armel is still doing it.
Tries to jump for Rish. We'll just look for the TP out. Oh, Armel even pops a BK before this. Okay. They're going to look to try and TP down bottom as well. DJ in a little bit of trouble at the moment. Should be able to get the right click damage coming through from Inyo.
This is a good move from them. If they're not going up the high ground right now. Okay, now they're gonna go when they see Gabby perfectly.
That's a cool backstab. Let's see if it's going to be able to pay off, though. With the Snowball Mystic Flare, it's plenty of damage. And they're able to bring him down. Can they still take the team fight? DJ feels like he can. He's going to charge into the middle. KP playing off the back of the Exorcism as well. They need to address the Tombstone. DB's trying to bring it down, but on the high ground, they won't be able to. Soul Rip to keep it healthy. DB, all he was doing was trying to get the Tombstone. And they won't even be able to get anything else afterwards.
It just feels bad. You commit so much territory that if they jump you first at this point, you can survive.
Yoe might be in trouble.
It's just over.
Look at them drumsing on forward. Yoe can play with the BKB if required. We'll be able to get it off for the last second. So Arena to no avail. Meanwhile to the northern side though, in your dream. Charges up the Requiem. Deals with one, but he's going to be cautious now. Can he take the team fight? Another defensive use of the BKB is in your dream. Forced to run away. This is not a great position for Army Geniuses to be at the moment. The BKB's wasted, but KP, he's going to be cautious as well. Hook shot on forward. They're actually able to bring down the Death Prophet, but they're not onto Gabby, the sniper. Starting to rain down the right clicks from afar, but the Mystic Flare, they move on to his location. Now they'll turn to DJ as well, as somehow Fnatic lose 4.
And the Roche, they lost the Roche as well. That's high ground in the river. Yes, that's why they chased for Armel. But going up the high ground, that was a big no-no.
KP, do they get the kickback? Potentially baiting his life. They're going to try and bring down with the Death Prophet. He's a pretty beefy man, as KP will just survive on a slither of health, and now all chaos breaks out. As in your dream, stuck inside the arena, trying to man fight, but they're not onto the sniper. This is a big issue as Armel just gets the spear before the walls fall down. They'll deal with the first life. This might give some time for Army Geniuses to address the tombstone issue, but can you keep the Shadow Fiend alive for round 2? A Glimmer Cape force away, but look who they found! Kick into the middle, and they'll blow up Gabby. And now they can turn it back around. Charging down KP off to the left side. They won't be able to close the distance, because meanwhile back in the middle, in your dream, going man on man against DJ. Yoe's even going to kick the Undying up to the higher ground, but the man of the hour is Yoe. What a beautiful fight from the toss. That scepter to put Gabby in a compromised position.
It's very hard for Fnatic to actually Fnatic are not gonna fight. Big problem for
Fnatic.
Though. They don't have a BKB.
Armel gets the jump. The counter initiation's gonna be there, but they want to try and target down with the Razor off to the left side. They should be able to get the kill. Can they get any more though? A pretty heavy investment out of Fnatic. Looks like DB will be the only casualty of war. Some boards. They do scout out CML. They might look for the jump through CML. Oh, very awkward there with the jetpack. Should be a pretty free kill for Fnatic to find. Top lane though, Sniper. Oh, he should be another free kill as well. Shards from afar, get some distance with a grenade. Needs to have his juke and shoes on if he's going to be able to survive, but he won't be able to. And then in your dream as well. Requiem's not a lot of damage onto KP. Do they actually want to try and take the fight? BKB is going to be utilized in your dream, just pummeling into the Death Prophet. No hope of staying alive. And now DJ as well is going to go down. The kick is there fast enough from the Tusk. Unstoppable streak now from in your dream.
Yeah, Kung Fu
Issue
Tusk.
for them for the first like 25 minutes. And the fact that he's always just been kind of using the flare, Armel. Able to get the jump in. Snowball at the right timing though, and they're going to kick him into the river with the instant hex. Oh my, Army Geniuses, they can look for more now. Yoe's got the blink up in a couple of seconds. Fnatic, can they take the team fight? Can they turn this one back around? They need to set up a blockade to protect Gabby. Snowball into the middle, kick back, and now Gabby is in a compromised position. They'll send him packing. In your dreams, got the damage working. And there's nothing Fnatic can do. Multiple members put in the grave. A buyback on Armel, but it's going to be sent to the morgue for the last time this game. And KP and the rest of the Fnatic members will join them as well. A 5-man wipe to close the game and close out the series. As Army Geniuses, my God, what a game.
Oh, man, they played so well, and I like the point that you brought out of the Clockwork. They didn't manage to play that fast-paced game in the start where we talked about they needed, but the Clockwork with an axe kept the lanes pushed out, and it all came down to this.
Wow.
When you were losing the